Ever been stuck on a train that's going nowhere fast?
Yeah.
And then you start to think, wait, am I going to get some money back for this?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's like I paid for a service and it's not being delivered.
Yeah.
So what are the actual rules? And when do they actually apply?
All right, so here's the deal. If you're on a regular train, like your typical commuter train, and it's delayed, you're pretty much out of luck on compensation front. But
Yeah, but the plot thickens when it comes to the fancy trains, right? The express and bullet trains. They have different standards.
exactly. Those trains, they promise you speed, and that includes the timely arrival. If you're on a bullet train or the express train and you reach your destination more than 2 hours late, boom, full refund for the express ticket.
I bet 2 hours feels like a lifetime, right? Like
Yeah.
you're losing a big chunk of your day and your patience. So that's for the ticket. What about my actual trip? Like I've missed a connection.
See, that's where it gets a little complicated, but in a good way for you. If you miss a connecting train because of a delay and it makes you arrive more than 2 hours late to your destination, the same rule kicks in.
Ooh. So it's not just about the one train itself. It's about how that delay throws your whole trip off. That's good. So let's say the train company cancels the entire thing. For whatever reason, they're not going anywhere. Whole different story then. If your train gets fully canceled, you are entitled to a full refund. It's like, okay, you get it all back. If you're on your journey, they have to pay back whatever part of the journey you cannot do.
Makes sense. The key is, if the train doesn't move because of a company's fault, you get all your money back. But if it gets delayed, it has to be at least 2 hours for that refund to kick in for the express type trains.
And yeah, that's just the express fare. They don't reimburse for the normal ticket, you know, the one you buy for local trains.
Okay, so I don't get all my money, just the express ticket. That kind of makes sense. So how do I go about getting that money back? It's not like you're walking around handing out cash, is it? Not quite. If you've got a paper ticket, you'll have to go to any of the JR stations. They have desks, and they can process that. And, I mean, you've got about a year to get this done.
A year? Wow, that's good. No need to rush, which is great when you're already stressed by delays. And what about the people who booked online?
Well, for that, it depends on the system you used. But generally, the refund process is similar. If you paid by credit card, they'll refund straight to your card, and it is done automatically. But if you paid cash, you might have to do something extra, and that could be checking an email, which they send you within a week. So you got to look out for that.
You know, that whole thing is designed to help you out, right? And that makes sense. So if your train is running late, you won't get any of that fare back. But if it's the faster ones that require a seat reservation, you're good to go.
Yeah, that's right. Regular train, bad luck. But if you had a seat reserved on one of the special trains and your journey was impacted by more than 2 hours, full refund on that ticket. But not the base fare.
And it does help you navigate the system.